the school of stimulant, steroid and substance abuse. Performance-enhancing subjects had been around in sport for as far back as anyone cares to remember. Yet one doesn't expect to find them in school locker rooms. We delve into the darker side of school sports. Sportsmen and women have always wanted to run faster, jump higher and throw further than anyone else. A fraction of a second quicker, a few millimeters higher or further, can be the difference between a world record and an also-ran. To help achieve this, sportsmen and their trainers have never been above finding methods of making this happen, even if those methods are not always legal. Drugs and medication are used as means of stimulating performance and ability. Some of these stimulants have proved so dangerous that they've resulted in death. It therefore became necessary to introduce strict regulations banning certain medications in sport, and in 1960 a list of banned compounds was drawn up. This list is constantly revised to make provision for new preparations that appear almost faster than they can be banned. It would take a book and not a mere article to list the incidents where athletes have been stripped of titles, banned for life, or even died as a result of taking performance-enhancing drugs. Can anyone remember in Olympic Games that there wasn't at least one doping scandal? Even though one cannot condone it, one can almost understand it. Contrary to popular belief, professional sport is not a game. It is a multi-million-dollar business where the difference between first and second place is reflected by the number of noughts on the end of the winner's check. Yet this should not be a problem on the school fields of South Africa. After all, they are not professional sportsmen or women. There are no vast sums of money at stake. If anything, they should be playing for an enjoyment or school pride at most. This, however, is not necessarily the case. James Walker completed his schooling last year at a well-known and well-respected school in Durban. He was an above-average rugby player, turning out for the school's second 15. Besides getting a good pass mark at the end of the year, his main ambition was to make the first 15 as a regular. The first team coach came to me after practice one afternoon and said that if I wanted to make the first team, I would have to bulk up a bit, James said. He said that he could organize something that would help. What the coach was referring to were anabolic steroids. Although illegal and strictly banned as a sport aid, many players at all levels of sport make use of them. They are hormones related to the male hormone testosterone and can cause masculization in female athletes, growth retardation in children, and infertility in men. They can also cause liver damage and have a detrimental effect on blood lipids and the cardiovascular system. They often lead to high blood pressure and heart attacks. Yet steroids can also increase muscle mass rapidly, and this is the reason why so many athletes use them. I told the coach that there was no ways I was going to do steroids, James said. He basically told me that there was no ways that I would make the first team. James's story is not an isolated one. The abuse of performance-enhancing substances at school level is not uncommon in the least. Yet mention this to any school authorities and they become highly indignant, claiming that their school would never stoop to anything along those lines. In many instances, it's more a case of turning a blind eye. After all, some schools take their sport very seriously. They carry out random drug tests at all major sporting events, said a former teacher who did not wish to be named. If they did that at school sport level, the results would be very interesting to say the least. While anabolic steroids are one of the most abused drugs, they're not the only one. Others include stimulants, narcotic painkillers, beta blockers and sedatives, and diuretics. Stimulants can enhance performance by stimulating the nervous system. Cocaine, one of the most addictive compounds known, is the most dangerous drug in this group. Many sportsmen confess to having narcotic painkillers before a game if they are carrying an injury. These can include morphine-based compounds as well as substances containing pethidine and codeine. Beta blockers and sedatives are often used, illegally, in sports where fine control is necessary. This could include sports such as pistol shooting or archery. It is also used by athletes to calm pre-match nerves when they are too tense. Diuretics or dehydration tablets are used by certain sportsmen in order to remain in a specific weight category or to lower the concentration of other banned substances in their urine to escape detection. The use of performance-enhancing drugs are far more common at schools than people realize, says Peter, a teacher at a Johannesburg high school, and I don't think enough is being done to prevent it. Names have been changed on request. Signs of possible performance drug misuse include increased acne, rapid changes in body build, facial weight gain, breast changes, smaller for women, larger for men, and increased aggression. Thanks for watching. Please remember to leave a comment and to share this video. And while you're here, don't forget to subscribe to our channel. It's quick, easy, and totally free of charge. Also remember to read our monthly magazine at www.hype.co.za. Until next time, cheers.